CAMI began producing the Bright Drop delivery van in 2022, but that new era in EV production in Canada has now turned to new disappointments for those who make the vehicle.
And when we do come back to work, it's only going to be one shift.
CAMI went on shutdown this past spring with sales of the Bright Drop not as robust as expected. Unifor Local 88, which represents workers at the plant, says it has been informed by GM the plant will reopen mid-November with just 400 people. That's down from 1,050 and significantly less than the 600 union officials expected would be back.
There'll be layoffs. We've gone through the company right now to talk about retirement incentives. Anybody who may want to quit, give them some money and hopefully narrow our numbers down. But it's going to be tough on hundreds of people.
In a written response to CTV News, GM says this is not related to tariffs. We are taking proactive, strategic steps to ensure our operations remain aligned with real-time demand.
I think it's certainly a continuation of the reason why the layoff happened in the first place of slower sales, but there's a lot of things that are going on, certainly south of the border, that don't help the situation. I know that there's cancellations of shifts at their Detroit plant as well, so this is not just an Ingersoll item, it's an overall economic situation.
The news coming as the federal government announces it's delaying a plan to force automakers to hit minimum sales levels for EVs. GM says it welcomes this first step to align regulations to consumer demand. Adding insult to injury, this brand new battery plant built on site at CAMI specifically to produce batteries for the Bright Drop vehicles will sit idle for the foreseeable future, with batteries to equip the vehicles coming from south of the border, according to Unifor.
We are the only battery plant in Canada for GM, and we won't be building them, so they're going to come from, I'm assuming, 99% sure it's going to come out of the U.S., which just shows you exactly what's going on with the tariffs.
That one's going to hurt.
That's going to hurt hard.
GM says the battery plant shutdown is part of a temporary adjustment to align production to consumer demands and manage battery levels. Bryan, Bicknell, CTV News.